This is when 9 to 5 ends and real talk begins. The After 5 Diaries. The After 5 Diaries.
Hey everyone, welcome to the After 5 Diaries, a podcast where corporate life means real life, where we talk about work, after 5. My name is Una. Today we're talking about something most people can relate to: balancing paychecks and creativity. If you're a content creator or you have other side puzzles that you do while going down a full 9-to-5 job, this episode is for you. You know when your brain is fired from work, and then when you get to Matoka, you still have to create your contents. This episode is something you can really relate to. And today I have someone, a content creator who is making waves online. Today we're going to find out how creativity, content creation, and 9-to-5 exists for her. Everyone, now be welcome to the call. Just get welcome to the After 5 Diaries. Thank you. I do it. I'm Meryl. You really look nice. You really. Are you coming from church?
No, actually went home first to change, and then I came here.
Oh, that's interesting. It's so great having you on the After 5 Diaries. Thank you. It's good to be here. Thank you. So, I know you, Tiger, because I am a 9-to-5. So I see your 9-to-5 contents. I can totally relate to them. So let's now think about people who do not know you.
Okay.
I enjoy your 9-to-5 contents on TikTok.
Thank you.
I said, when I watch them, I said, Tenga must come here. Tenga must come to the After 5. And I'm glad you're here today. So for people, I know you. A lot of people 9-to-5, you know you, obviously. Okay. For people who do not know you, let's see Tega. Who is Tega?
Okay. Hello, my lovelies. My name is Tega Clifford. I am a corporate banker. I am also a business owner, and I am a content creator.
Oh my God, that sounds like a lot.
And it is a lot.
It is a lot. A business owner, a content creator, and at the same time holding down a full 9-to-5 job. I'm telling you, that's interesting. We'll find out how they all coexist for you. How do you manage? How do you juggle them?
It's crazy, really. It sounds like you don't know how, like me.
Okay. So let's talk about your 9-to-5 job. What do you do exactly?
Okay, so I work for a financial institution in the corporate banking department. I've been a banker for over 5 years now. I'm actually a chartered banker too. Yes, so that's what I do. We manage the blue chip companies, the 1% of the 1%, basically. So basically corporates. That is the kind of customers that I manage. So it's sales in banking, but just the highest form of sales.
That's interesting. I'm sure they really quite. It's like with really great content, your banking, sales, and if we'll get to that. Right? So let's talk about your content. What kind of content do you put out there? What kind of content do you create?
Okay, so when I first started content creation, it started out with just get ready movies, fashion, corporate fashion.
I know that all.
Yes. I did that for more than 3 to 5 months. I still do it till now though, but not as much as when I first started.
Okay.
And then I evolved into creating banking content. If I do say so myself, I feel like I was the first person or first banker that actually came into that space, started creating banking content.
And then, look at people doing it right now.
Yes, a lot.
And it's the base for that. So once you get to TikTok, you're seeing bankers.
Yes, I'm loving it. I love it. I really do love it because it makes me feel proud of myself. Like, yes, I did start this, even if people don't agree with me, but I
China did ABC. You've been in that space for a very long time.
Yeah.
I can attest to the fact that you started it.
Thank you.
The thing is, I see a lot of people doing the thing, and I love watching them because it's almost like this is acting out my life. This is our job, how my work is. They just pay every point what we experience at work. Every time I see it, I'm just like, okay, this is not it's good.
So it's good because they had this misconception about banking, like they made it look like it was like a cult. Okay, but I came into that space to change the narrative and basically correct some misconceptions that they had, especially about marketers, female marketers in Lupa, which was basically my point of contact. Like I wanted to reach people to say, oh, this is just a misconception. This is not how we are. They are good people and this is exactly how we are. Okay. So that was majorly just to create awareness, and I wasn't expecting it to actually blow up, but it did
though. Because the fact that people can relate to what you're doing, there are a lot of bankers. Bankers seem to be like so closed up in their shell.
Yeah.
You don't have to put it out there in that banker. People don't have to know that I work in a financial institution. But you put it out there, people know about bankers right now.
I'm telling you.
You know exactly what they go through, what happens.
I feel like in the community basically 80%, 95.
That's interesting. And we are a lot. They look over.
They lost
So they lot.
they pulled up prick.
Okay, so let's talk about how you put out your content. How do you put it out to the world? Like, how do you report? And just run me through.
Okay, so when I first started, I didn't start batch creating. I used to record every day when I wake up. That was my daily needs. Weekends I would record, but before then I started content creation since 2018 during my NYC period.
Okay.
It was basically YouTube. So editing has been in my blood, let's just put it like that. So editing is always very fast for me because I already have the finished product in my head. So it makes editing very easy because I already know what I want to achieve.
You edit your content yourself.
I do everything myself.
Interesting.
I post, my caption,
Big,
everything.
I used to pass here. I need to take classes. I need to start learning editing because that's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
And the thing is, editing right now, people say it's like the new, or how do you describe it? It's like the new oil money, the new, like, you know how much you make from learning.
Well, I won't even say I'm a professional, but like, because I know myself, I have my content, it's easy for me to edit for myself. I can't really say I'm good at editing other people's content. It's just good, yes. But for me, because I am the brand and I know what I want to achieve, it's easy for me to know what to shoot, know what to put in. I still learn every day, to be honest. Like sometimes I take classes on editing, so that's behind the scenes, just to, grow my skills.
Interesting. So we're going to get to what time you have to do all this, because that's a lot of work, like I said earlier, and that's a lot of it takes a lot of intense practice, intense everything, focus, 9 to 5 meetings, job fitting, job content creation, remote, in damn a business. We'll talk about your business, Tega.
After 5 diaries.
All right, so did content creation come before your corporate work? Like your corporate life, do they coexist together? Which one came first?
If I'm being honest, I would say, honestly, I don't even know which one kicks this. But I would say that I already started content before banking anyway. I started content in 2018. I got into banking in 2020 full time.
Okay.
But from 2016, I was already doing internships in banks, but it was just for 2-3 months. Okay. But full time banking came in 2020. So I would say that content creation came first.
All right.
I was just basically on YouTube.
Before banking.
Before banking, yes.
All right.
So I was doing YouTube. I was doing makeup. I was a makeup artist, and then I learned in school. So when I got out of school during my NYC period, I decided to start a YouTube channel. So I was doing makeup, natural hair, lifestyle, basically family content, makeup, and gisting because I like to talk. So I grew that. Then I started doing movie reviews for web series, Nigerian web series in particular. I went into teaching people how to edit apps that they need to start their YouTube and stuff like that. Then when I got into banking, I had to take a break because I couldn't juggle it. And banking was priority to me over content there, even though YouTube was paying me. But like I needed to learn the ropes in banking. So YouTube had to take like a step back. And that took like 3-4 years before I got my move back. And rather than going back to YouTube, I went to TikTok.
Oh, that's TikTok is another like totally different world on its own.
Yeah, since TikTok existed, it never caught my attention, to be very honest. I never had a page. I just didn't really care until 2024, and I think I went into content after that. I had a trauma, and I just went straight into creating content. So TikTok was more like my healing mechanism, way to not think about what I was going through and just focus, which was why I was posting or I was creating content like back to back to back, because that was my escape route from doing whatever I was going through. And I did not expect to get some mini low out of I just needed a distraction, and it came like right on time. And then I was like, let's go back into content full time, and let's just see how it goes. And it's been a journey.
It's been a journey, really, because that app, I have to confess, I didn't know how to use it.
Those people can turn on you real quick.
At this point, I think I need to go learn how to use that app. It's so complicated to me. There's so much to learn.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I feel like it's a fun, playful app. I feel like it's the quickest the egg gets in there, yes, they grow to even grow your exactly grace, yes.
Grows on TikTok.
It's really that's it to you. And you just need if you're consistent, you get the traction that you need. I mean, the hardest is YouTube, if I'm being honest. So that's been really hard. Yeah, hands to yes, ask me that it's really be hard, but
So is it like 9 to 5? It's sounding very draining because I know what I mean 9 to 5. So I just want to know how you juggle your meetings. You know, how does it work for you? How do they, for instance, I know I've asked that question before, yeah, but I really want you to just delve into it a picture bit. I don't know if you report to, if you're in charge of a team at work,
okay.
Like, how do you put your content out? 9 to 5 is training. I know, yes, it is. So just let me know how this coexists for you.
Okay, so first of all, I'm a relationship manager.
All right.
Yes, and I would say that when I was with my previous employer, I was in retail banking, and then I didn't have time for anything, nothing at all. But then when I moved to SCMP, I was in corporate banking.
Okay.
And now you had less customer base. You deal with corporates, which is structured.
Yeah.
So there's structure, and there's nothing that I overemphasize more than having structure.
Yeah.
You deal with very few customers, but their turnovers are really high. Yes. So, for example, the likes of maybe a Unilever or a Dangote, you manage their account. It's like structure. They have what they're doing. You had your meetings on a particular day. Basically, it's better than retail banking. I'm sorry to do that. So banking, but anybody would pick a corporate over being a retail. So that also helps with, balance. You already have a schedule. So when I go to work in the morning, I have my schedule for the day. Some days can be overwhelming and I don't get to shoot anything.
Okay.
I just post maybe something I had done few days or few weeks ago. I just drop it if I need to. Sometimes I take a break.
Yeah.
And they understand because I do a 9 to 5. So I always say that anything that would jeopardize my banking career, I would not have it.
Yeah.
I want to live on my own terms.
Exactly.
And with my dignity held up. Not that they say, oh, it's because you're doing content. That's why you don't have time to bank. I don't want to ever hear
You have time for your job.
Exactly. So I don't want to ever hear that. So anything that would make me or make my boss say, Teva, you're not giving it your all, I would put content to the side and focus on banking. But when I came into the job, I did, like my boss knew that I was a content creator, but then I wasn't popular. I became popular on the job. So and he did not even still know that. He had no idea because he's an elderly man. So he's not his social media thing until last year, September, when we had to do the shares recapitalization, and I did one for the bank, and boom, it was everywhere.
Wow.
And it got even up to me, to the MD, and everybody's like, who is this person? Who is this person? I'm actually for my own, just to meet my own target. And that was how I became the internal sensation, basically. Just within the bank. I was on everybody's WhatsApp status, everybody's Facebook page. My mom kept calling me, oh my God, I'm seeing you everywhere. What's going on? And my boss was like, so you're really into this thing is really, and that was when it became something. I started getting a lot of internal offers. Oh, Tega, come and shoot an ad for the bank, come and do this, be the face of the bank, stuff like that. And it was plenty. So balancing it made it easier for me because now I had nothing to really hide. They knew about your craft. Yes. So sometimes they would cut me some slack because they know. But most times I just always knew that before 8 a.m., whatever I need to do, content needs to be done. And if I'm shooting in between work, it must not affect my work. So my phone can be on my phone stand on my desk, and I'm doing my work. And at the end of the day, by the time I'm going home, I'm just editing. I have my lunch break. I do whatever I need to do within the hour of my lunch break. I get it done, and it is it. So it never really affected me. If I have an event that would affect my work, I would take my leave and be like, oh, sorry, I need to go on leave. It's 1 day, 2 days leave. And I'll be honest with you, I have an event and I don't want to have to lie to you that, oh, I want to leave work and do something. And you would give me my leave. I mean, it is my leave. So they would give it to me and I'll go for the event and I'll hop back. And everybody's okay. You even ask me, how did it go? Did you impress that? Did you make us proud? So it was, I had a good boss. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I had a good boss. That's beautiful. That's nice. So how do you stay true to your part?
So, like I said earlier, banking is part to me. Content is secondary. I'm so sorry. But content is secondary. My family job is banking. I mean, I love being a banker. My dad was a banker for 20 years. So I meant it in the family. I enjoy it, and I enjoy being a banker. Reason is the kind of people I have met in my line of work. So I wasn't in banking. I don't think I would have ever missed it. If I decide to get that I want to leave the banking sector, I know for a fact that I can go and pitch a business idea to them and they will buy into it because they trust me with their freelancers as a banker. I'm also with the national advisor. So it opens the doors that I cannot even begin to explain here. So banking is priority to me. Anything that would affect that will take a step back, which was why for the first 3 years of my career there was no content.
There was no point.
Until I got the hook around banking, the weaknesses, the strength, what I need to do, basically balancing it, knowing my left from my right before I could say, okay, you know what, I can go into content. So there are days in the bank where I have an overwhelming day. Oh, I cry a lot. Trust me. I cry a lot.
Job of you already get trouble anyway.
Oh yes, I cry a lot, and I don't hide it. There was a time I posted a video on TikTok, and I was crying in the toilet. I get people to know that it's not easy. It's not easy.
It's not a piece of cake.
It is not easy. It is not. If you're getting an account officer, it is overwhelming because even when a customer like that normal day, if you see me outside, you're not supposed to talk to me. You're shouting at me, and all I have to keep saying, I am sorry. Even when I know that I am right and I didn't do anything, I still have to apologize.
Say our customers are right. Whatever they say is right.
It's cute. And at the end of the day, those people know what they're doing. They like, so you just have to protect your image. You keep having to apologize. And at the end of the day, I have to let it out one way or the other. And I do that by crying. Because I can't beat the person. So I have to let it out.
To take it in. So I can't yell at them. You can't tell them how you feel.
Yes. Because they'll always tell you, and you are a representative of the bank. You need your manager at the bank says you cannot afford to do that. The only time the bank will take your side if there's a physical assault or high accident, they will defend you definitely. But because of my shouting, they'll tell my boss, "Can you shout? I've never killed them." We go. Session is started. You have to take it. Yes, you thought you wear your heart on your shoulder. Anyhow, just fall it. They tell me you have to have a tough skin, Tega. He's always telling me you have to. Whenever I fight, like, why are you crying?
How tough can your skin be?
Oh, trust me, now, with 5 years, even though I cry, they don't see me cry. Oh, I go to my toilet, or I go to my car, and I cry, or I call my mom, which I'm going to get to that point very soon. I call my mom, and I rant, and I vent, I scream at her. You think she's the one that caused my problem. But she'll just be quiet, visit everything I have to say, and she'll be like, are you okay? Are you done?
Yes, beautiful.
Okay, so go back and make me file. So clean your face.
But I actually wanted to bend our card. You say, oh no, it's not. Go home. so my mom, we have to come home. What is this?
My mom is my biggest support. So
no,
that's also what helps me rebalance, having the best support system.
Oh, that's future.
I cannot do this on my own. That is the honest truth. Having support of my family, my friends, it is something that I cherish with everything in my body. Like, I know how many times I have written my resignation letter and I'm about to click on send. I went like, come on, please. And she would speak life into me. She would speak the word of God. She would talk to me. She would encourage me, tell me about Jesus, me, how far I come. And those words, we really just trivialize it. It's really important to speak to yourself and even hear people tell you how proud they are of you. It makes you want to try again. So you know what you're seeing, no matter what it is. She will tell me, look, people are actually looking up to you and saying, oh, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're paying you behind the scenes.
See, that's what community, even before the fame or the publicity, I'll be tired. I want to just give it all up. And the mother will be like, I didn't showing you all the way for you to give up here. You went through us and came out. You cannot afford to give up. She always says, so you just gave up along before it died. Would we be here? So those kind of things just make it like, okay, let's say we will not try. We'll get try. And you keep going. And now I'm 5 years in. Even up until last week, I was like, what am I doing here? But at the end of the day, when I get home and I take a step back to look at everything I have done in the day, there's some days where a customer will call you and be like, Tega, what will I do without you? Pinch. Those little things make me, okay, you know what, I did something good. So even if my boss says, don't do anything at all, despite that the customer post say, I really appreciate the
you see that some people actually appreciate what you do.
Oh, yes.
It just overshadows the bad one. After what the bad review does. They don't even think about that, and they're not even idiot anymore. Like,
I don't. So those just say really help me stay in myself. just helped me keep moving, keep pushing, keep waking up in the morning again. Like,
But my mommy ever hears that I cry. She's saying to tell what you eat to Joe. I've never really had to call her and say, oh, mommy's love. I don't call my mom, I'm calling my sister. I'm not calling my sister because my best friend on at work and then I'm crying. No, she's not the one because she went to her. This is what you both feel. Oh, my mom. This is what you see.
maybe because she married a barker, so I
was used to. I guess so. My mom could never understand that someone will cry on a job. No.
In Nigeria, you will both cry.
After five diaries.
So you think that having a 9 to 5 has made you a better creator?
Oh yes.
You having a job,
Yes.
has made you a better.
That's what made me say I click on the TikTok back.
Interesting.
That's what people tell me. Even when I go to the market to buy stuff, oh my God, Tega. You know, I see a lot of comments or I get a lot of DMs. Women, especially, that never thought they wanted to be in banking until they met me or they saw my content or, you know, engaged with my platform and they realized that, oh, they can actually do it. If Tega can do it, why can't I? And I see that even some people that are content creators, the are backers, I get their DMs like, oh, Tega, the reason why I went into this, like, because I saw your content, I decided to try it out. You know, they asked me, oh, can you review this video before I post it? Because I don't want to get into trouble. Because in as much as we have the license of creativity, you have to be guided. You code of conduct, the guide, the back. It's a very strict sector. So you have to be careful, whatever.
Tell me about it.
So I am always very careful. The minute I had a second out of what I'm about to post, I show it to a senior colleague to say, is it okay? If this out there, put it out there because I don't want to get into trouble. I should be like, okay, Tega, hold on, let me review this, and it's also having the best colleague is really good. And you know, they review, I'm like, okay, Tega, it's good to go. It didn't break any code of conduct, and then I post. Okay. So when I feel like I begin to second guess myself, I make sure that I get a second and third eye to view someone like way older than me or higher than me in level to say, I want to post. I just want to be sure that I am not breaking any rules and regulation. So the same thing I did, people also sent me to be like, oh, Tega, can you help me check this out? Am I breaking any rules or regulation? If they are, I tell them, oh, no, take this out. Do not put this. Be careful of your system. Don't let it show, you know, things like that. But other than that, I feel like it's a beautiful world.
To me, you're really holding it down. Like, how can you find the balance? Let's discuss balance. You have a business. You have to run your full-time business. I see that part of you. Well, my personal name is
Tega's Closet.
I follow the page, by the way.
Oh, really?
I do. You're holding down Tega's Closet. Yes, I am. You're holding down the Tega brand as a contact page job. Yeah. And you're holding down your 9 to 5 job. How do you balance this two? Maybe it's just like break it down for us. Okay, the weekends is for my business. This time is for this. This time is for my 9 to 5. And in saying this, so I just want to answer the question of balance right now. I'm not going to hit you with that.
So, first off, I know I may sound very spiritual, but bear unique. The first thing I do is I pray, okay, for guidance, okay? I don't do anything by myself without I need God. No. So before I ever started my business, I went to pray because I've never been a business person. Everybody that knows Tega knows that Tega has always stood on, I can never be an entrepreneur. I have failed in so many businesses I tried, trust me. But before I went to this, I prayed about it and I got a go ahead in my spirit to do it. Now, I would say that Tega's Closet is a family business because my mom is highly involved.
Okay.
So she takes half of the workload off of me. I only do market runs I do market also even on the weekdays because my office to the market is not far. So after work, I enter straight into the market before going home. And I do whatever I need to do, shop on materials. My tailors are around, so they just come and pick up from the house and do what they need to do. So I also have some temporary PA or sales rep that handles the DMs also sometimes. Sometimes if I'm less busy and do it as well. But so that also helps the balance with business because my mom is involved. In fact, my whole family is involved. My dad also helps out. He helps to pick up from the tailors, send to me. You know, they do all of that for me because they know that I do it.
Is your dad still in banking?
Oh no, tired.
Trust is
tired. I had to put that out there. Always be tired. Okay. So I retired like before I even went in.
Okay, yes.
So that helps with the balance of the business. Though we still struggle a bit, but you know, I don't want, in a nutshell, I want my business to blow. I want it to blow at my own pace.
All right.
where I know that I can handle it. And I feel like this also boils down to when they'll tell you that God is not ready to give you some things because He knows that when it comes, you might not be able to handle it. I feel like the pace where my business is right now is even way more than my power. And I did not foresee that when I started. So half of it I've given to my mom. You know what, Mom, see, you need to handle this part for me. This is overwhelming. I cannot do it. Yes, they had an event for content, right after content creation event. With my dress and my heels and everything, I ran to the market to do market runs. I just took off my wig. People saw me in the dress and were screaming, take a clip up. But like, I don't care. My business is my business. I need to make it work. Yeah. But in terms of content creation, because it is a passion and a desire, I didn't go into it primarily for the money. No, it was secondary. Money came, yes, content creation money came like almost 6-7 months after. And it was even still mini money because I really did not know how to rate myself or price myself because that was not the main point of the whole thing in the first place. So content creation is something I've always loved since I was a child. I knew I had it in me. I wanted to study theater art, but as God be happy, take what I could do. I did sociology, it's there, but I knew that it was in me. Like I knew I always had it in me, makeup and all of those things, lifestyle. But I never knew that I would ever have to do a banking content. It was never part of the plan. So business came way later. Content and banking was like the first two. Banking came first, 3 years after content came in. And at the beginning, I was shooting every day. I wake up, when I first started, 5:30 a.m., in less than 30 minutes, I'm done with my shoots because it doesn't take time. I'm just dressing up. I just let my phone be rolling while I'm doing everything I'm doing. Yes, makes it easy. So editing is very quick. I already have the end, how I want everything. Details, so look right at the end of the video. So
does this include the one that you have to come and dance with the camera?
oh yeah, so before I even shoot all of that, I already have a song. So the song is playing on YouTube on my TV. Yeah, and I'm just dancing to it.
You know, you also put on dresses that you wear, get ready with me. This is what I'm wearing to work today.
And that's exactly what I end up wearing today.
So you're actually dressing up for work?
Yes, I am. Wow. Yes. I am. I don't get ready for work.
Okay, that's
so because I wake up early, and one thing from my biking time, I think after the first year of biking, I told myself I'm not going to be far from where I work.
Okay.
So I've always tried my best to be very close to my office. So I stay in Lekki Phase 1. My office is in Lagos Island. It's not so far. So in 20 minutes, if I leave my house, 20 minutes max, 25 minutes, I'm at work. So I already time myself. I have alarm for every 30 minutes. So the minute the third alarm goes off, I know you need to get out of the house. So I rush up everything I need to do. And even if I'm late, 10 minutes late, somebody's going to be waiting for that. To be honest, because you're giving that, free at 10 minutes late. Or if I'm even running way late, I'll call my boss and say, I'm running maybe due to traffic or something. But like most times I've timed myself, I wake up early. If I know I'm going to shoot that morning, I wake up on time. But that's when I first started. After I started doing batch creation, create maybe 5 content on a Saturday. If I want to do get ready with it. On some days, I wake up earlier than usual and I can create 5 banking contents on the spot while getting ready for work. Once I'm done dressing up, I create 5 different banking content. I have my notes where I have all what I want to put there. That helps me with balance.
Okay.
And then what I just do is I just post.
After 5 diaries.
So, is there a reason behind triple hustle? Tega, I'm concerned. What are you chasing?
I'm chasing the bag.
What's chasing you?
I'm chasing the bag.
Besides passion, what is the ginger? What is the motivation? Now the triple hustles. What do you want?
Honestly, I think I want to feel accomplished. I see women like Awoshika, Chimamanda, I can go on and on, people that I look up to. I think Awoshika was in the banking sector.
Yeah.
So she's someone that I admire. So I see the hustle. It's not, a man or a male dominated sector.
Exactly.
So even as a woman, even if they don't like to admit it, as a woman, you have to put in more work to show that you're actually doing it. That's one reason why I went into content, because they have this misconception that every marketer in the bank sleeps around to get their target.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go, I
Adapting your topic for
after I went in there to prove that no, you can actually do the work and to match your lifestyle, because they always say, oh, it's not gelling, it's not matching. She says she's a banker, I know her level, I know what she earns, how is she affording this? That's why I like to put it all out there. So no.
So you know exactly how what we do it.
Yeah, so I like the clarity, the transparency. This is it. This is content. This is banking. This is business. Business came way. I never thought I was going to go into business, to be very honest. I didn't think so because I always knew I was not a strong entrepreneur. My mom is an entrepreneur. My dad is not. Anything that has to do with business doesn't want to get booked, which is why he was in banking for that's long. Yeah, exactly. So I knew that I was my father's daughter in that life. All of us, three of us, all my brothers, were all the same. Nobody wants to do business. No. We're all like career-driven people. So nobody took after my mom. Okay. So my mom always told me, Tega, you have it in you. You're just lazy. You just don't want to. You just don't want to fail. And I just tried and it worked. And the thing is, I built my personal brand first before going into business. So that's basically the two those guests. They know Tel Aviv for, so they trust me. So it's easy for them to give me their mind and I give them quality. So that aside, but why am I doing everything?
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like as a woman, you can do it all.
So what would you tell someone? Like, there are a lot of talented people in Medify. A lot of people who are passionate, who are very creative, but he doesn't care. Or maybe they feel like there's no time. I have a lot of deadlines, I have meetings, so I can and all of that. So what would you tell someone in that space? Someone who is scared or who is afraid of going into content creation? Why could he do a 9-to-5 job? I do have someone that quits the job. He quits his job because he wanted to really go fully into content creation. He felt 9-to-5 was a distraction. He wouldn't need like we explore the more content thing. 9-to-5 could be a distraction. He had to quit his job. So now I want you to tell me how do you think someone in that space would juggle 9-to-5? Because quitting your job is not really like an option that usually people. But 9-to-5, the money you get from there is simple. It's very stable. That is stable. So what would you tell someone who is scared of it content creation about exploring your creative side because of your 9-to-5 job?
Okay, so what I would tell them is, first off, you need to know which is more important to you. I always tell people, I did not jump into content. I took my time to understand the ropes in banking before I went into content. So I would tell you, if you're a fresh backer, fresh career person, just came out or you just started, I'll tell you to take a bit to get to know your job. Know the ropes in your job. Know your left from the right. Know how to stand on two grounds. Be knowledgeable, because at the end of the day, you're working for somebody. If they notice that there's a little bit of distraction, human beings are very quick to change it for you and say, is that you pick your job or if you pick your content? Like you can't set two masters. And the reason why there was not much complaints from my end was because I showed up 100% for backing. I made it known that this is priority to me. So I would tell you to prioritize which is more important to you. Is it your career? Is it content? They can never be on the same level. Even for me, backing is first. Yeah. The day I take a bow, I know that content creation has taken over. But for now, it is banking, content, and my business. Maybe my business and content are jumping on the same leg, but banking takes priority over it all because that is my career. That's your 9 to. That is what I want to be. I go out and I speak to people about these things and I like it. I'm a very good backer and good at my job. So the relationship I have built in 5 years will take me for the rest of my life. So I don't take it lightly. I don't joke with my career. I don't even mess with it. So I will tell you to prioritize and know which one is more important to you. If it is your career, they'll give you your all. They will get to a point where even you yourself, you will know that it is time to start. Do not be afraid. Even if you're afraid, do it afraid. I was afraid too. My first ever time I had to talk to crowd, I was so scared. But I know eventually I still had to do it. Did I make some mistakes? Yes, but when I kept doing it, I got better. So I would tell you to prioritize, know which one is more important to you, and make sure that you are the best at what you do. So that even if there's a little bit of shortcoming, nobody is clapping back as to say, Shebi, I told you. They are waiting for you. You see those people that they are waiting to say, Shebi, I told you she cannot balance it. Shebi, I told you that. Don't give them that room to have something to say about you. So give it your all in that one thing that you know that is more important. When you know for yourself that I've done it. I know I sabi the job. I know it. On your own, you will have that inkling in your spirit to know that it's time to go into it. But if you feel like content is more important than your career, at this point, I'll tell you to drop the career. There's no point. Because you don't want to leave your job in a bad light. Reference is very key. I tell people, I'm never too quick to burn bridges. So no matter what I do, I want to leave on my own terms. Not that I got kicked out or because of a bad statement like, oh, you're not giving it your way, you're incompetent. I hate to hear those type of things. In fact, so I put in my best in everything that I do. And like I said, prioritize is key. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. Interesting. Sport ball.
After five diaries.
So I do want to know, have you ever like struggled with imposter syndrome sometimes? Like you're just this very big person, this is Tega, get a key for the brand outside. Why people see Tega people, that's content with that banker, that 9 to 5 though, she's very good at her job. But deep down in your closets, you question your abilities, you question, oh, Aisha can do this. Do you know it's probably imposter syndrome?
I'll say yes and no. No, because to be very honest, even till today, I still don't think I'm popular, quote unquote. I feel like I live in this bubble, like I'm just that person that just 9 to 5 as no, like just people in the banking sector know. Sometimes I forget that people that are not bankers with me, I don't classify myself as a celebrity or, things like that. I just go by my day like normal. So even when I'm going to the market, my mom will be like, Mama, I forgot to wear your face cap and your glasses. I'm like, what do I do it for? She's like, wait. And I'm like, am I that popular? I don't think so. So I feel like it has not dawned on me that I have a certain amount of fame out there, or that I go out and people say, hi, Tega, and I have to remember, I'm wondering, where do I know you from? And then I'm like, TJ, Kote. And I'm like, oh, hi, because they have told me, I know you from, because I'm thinking at you like, do I manage your accounts? Where do people? Even when I see adults, like people that owe nothing, my mom, come and hug me in the market, I'm like, who are you? And like, why? I watch your videos, I'm like, oh, it gets to you too? That's what people are like, you're my mom's age, how are you seeing my videos? Like, so I feel like I don't see myself as small. I feel like I see myself as I'm not even that big out there. So it's when I go out and I realize that when people see me, they are so emotional, they hug me, and I'm like, okay, Teda, I think you need to give yourself some higher.
Exactly. You actually give yourself some credit. So if you be where you are,
Honestly, I did not know. I still haven't come to terms with this. I'm learning by the day. But in terms of, I said yes because in my career, sometimes I feel small. Because there are days where I give it my all and it's still not good enough. And I come home after a long day of working my ass out. I have climbed the staircase like 50 times. You see those retail operational people there, they will frustrate. You will be followed up on transactions, customers counting on you, shouting at you. And you're wondering, I am doing everything right. And you're going to your boss say, sir, they're not answering me. And he's saying, go and solve your problem by yourself. I'm like, hey. When I get to my car, I'm like, Holy Spirit, what kind of day is this? I start to feel so small. Like, am I really in the right career? Like, did I really choose this? Like, did I hear wrong? I asked myself something like,
I've never thought about quitting.
Did you know you say registration letter is always it's always open every day. Like the day that it will get me here, I will just Sam said. But like at the end of the day, my mom always tells me this, and I feel like it has helped me. She tell you never make a life-changing decisions on emotions. When you are emotional, do not make a life-changing. Wait till you've come to your senses, then you can make those decisions. So feeling small in content creation or feeling no, never. I feel like I grew up, I've still give credit to my mom, honestly.
I need to meet your mom.
My mom, my mom loves her. My mom taught me self-awareness, self-love, self-consciousness, self-content. You need to be contented. So I know my worth. I know I'm good at what I do. So even if the crowd or the outside people tell me I'm not, I filter what I let into my heart. And this is where, whenever I have the imposter syndrome, where I feel small, I go back to the word of God and I speak life into myself. If I have a bad day and maybe everything I got that day was insults, the minute I get into my house, I look straight, have a full mirror. I go straight to the mirror and I reject every single thing that they told. it might be so funny, but it goes a long way. I speak into myself. I am not daft. I am smart. I'm not small. I am not small. I am big. I am very intelligent. I know my job. Is this customer that is messed up? So, when I hear things like that, oh, it's not my body. There's a reason why I got this far. Oh, I put in the work. So I encourage myself. And if I know that it is not good enough for me, I pick up the phone and I call my mom and I say, the words of affirmation are not getting to me, and my mom will speak into me. I am big. I am big. I'm beautiful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the small girl in this room. I used to see that thing again. I'm strong, I'm bold, I'm big, I'm beautiful. Like I say sometimes, and like my brother is also a pastor, my elder elder. So if my mom realizes that what she's saying is not really getting to me, she will call it and say, you need to call your sister. And her one will call me. I'll be like, I am so proud of you. Even his wife will call me. So support system even there. It is, oh my God. I cannot, say I am grateful for the kind of, I cannot count my blessings without saying of God, I am thankful for the kind of family that I have or the people in my corner. I don't have so many people in my corner. I know a lot of people, but I have a very small circle. So I do not take it for granted. And people always say, Utega, can I be your friend? It's not that easy to say yes. Because can you handle it? Can you deal with it? When I call you at 12 midnight, can you pick up my phone? When I have anxiety attacks, can you calm me down? It takes a lot. My mom, I don't know how she copes with it because I don't think any man will cope with you calling my shouting at him. I wonder, Nami vex you. Why did they para? Do you get? Yeah. But like my mom understands, this anger is not for me. You just need to let it out. And it's okay. But I didn't need to go back and make it out. That is our own outcome. I don't want you to ever tarnish your image. You have an image to protect. So yes, I feel small sometimes in my career, but I've never felt, maybe once or twice, felt small in content. And that's when I was in the midst of bigger content creators, people that have been in the industry way longer than I have. And, I'm awfully shy when I'm outside. I do not talk to people when I'm quiet. So if I'm in a space where there are content creation creators and they're talking, I'm mute, and they're wondering, this is not the person you always say, Julia, but I'm just quiet because I'm not family. I'm not close to you. I don't know you very well, but I don't like to invade people's privacies or personal space. So I'll just be looking and just be observing. Like what I would say, if you get to a new place as a chicken, stand with one leg before you put your two observe before you put your two legs on the ground. So yeah, I'm always observing. I'm just always quiet and listening. Okay. And then maybe when you talk to me, I'll respond to you. How to get, but now that I've gotten a hang of it, or I'm much better, I don't think I've ever felt small. Even now, I reject brags. Like, I went to the point where I'm like, no, I'm not going to do this act. I will return money. If he's going to give me a headache, I'll turn. Because I tell people, I don't go into content for the money. That's why I'm not leading. The minute I leave my banking card, I know that, okay, content is now my main source of income. I will be exact. But now I'm like, oh, you never have phone on. My peace of mind is more important to me.
Okay, I do have a question for you. Has there ever been like a very big win for you that made you realize, oh, content creation, I'm never leaving you. This is something I must be in it. I must be in it. I must explore it. Has there ever been a big win for you?
I feel like I had several big wins. I cannot really
in the content creation.
Yeah, content creation space. One of the big wins was, basically being quote unquote the face of my bank. Like random people send me the ads they see everything. Tega, the reason why I opened an account with these people, I love what you do. Even when you go to the comment section, everything is just Tega. And so
it's something like your 9 to 5 is intertwined.
Yes, it is.
That's fine. And I create content for the party. First, at your office, your workspace, I realize that this is who you are. This is your work. They have, and they are using you for what they do.
Yes.
And I appreciate.
And they pay me.
So they pay you.
No. Already they pay you.
Of course. For your content creation besides your salary.
Yes.
Has been.
It's not my KPI. It's not part of my JE. They do. So that's why I like. This is a structured organization. Oh. They will pay you. They're hiring you as a model. I'm hiring you to come and do this for me, not because you're a star. Oh, hold you. No. There's a fully signed contract. They will pay you. So I love it. That's it. I love it. They will ask my
it's your best.
Yes. Because use someone that understands the face and the drive of the brand than somebody that is external.
Exactly.
That is just coming for the
Because you want to be.
yes, you know what to say. It's input.
Exactly.
You are just coming from outside that is just doing it for the money. Because like you as also a rep and image of the brand, you try your best to make sure that you put the brand in the best light possible compared to someone that is external. So to me, it felt like a win-win. So they don't
Really, absolutely.
so I think that's one of my biggest wins, because when I was with my previous employer, I wanted to be the face of the bank. I even applied as like a competition, but I didn't win. So it was always one of the, I wanted to be in corporate con when I enter the bank, but I never got that opportunity to be in corporate con. I didn't have a choice. They threw me there. I honestly did not have a say in it. So it was good to see that, in as much as I was not in the department saw my value.
They were using you for every really so always see excellent stuff.
So God has a way of doing things that might not understand at the beginning. Because 5 years ago, I was so angry that I was put in marketing because I didn't want to do it. But now, I am grateful. I'm grateful.
You know the thing about marketing. Once you find yourself there, you get scared at first.
There's more leverage.
You will be scared at first. How do I get this millions? How do I get crazy target? How do I don't sell? But the more you go in, more you settle, you see that it's really fun. It's really
it has a downside, but like at the end of the day, like I said, I look at the good things. Relationship is key. Relationship management is also a very strong skill that people underrate. I always tell my mentees, don't be too quick to burn bridges. I know how many people I met 2018. And I bumped cinema. They are now my account. Like I manage the account. Imagine I burnt those bridges. Why? Yes, would you? So even if I move back, if you notice, and I'm going to dive a bit. If you notice, a lot of account officers when they move from a bank to an relationship, yes, the customers will follow them. So most times, 80% of the times, customers are not loyal to the bank. They are loyal to their relationship manager. Exactly. That's why you see that you move from one bank to one bank. They are so near you. Wherever you go, they are getting you. Because it's not because you're doing anything immoral or you just start working. It is just the relationship management. You make their life easy. So wherever you are, they will follow you. Doesn't mean that they will close the account they have there, but they are moving to.
Yeah, moving.
So I tell people, don't be too quick to burn bridges. And the day you decide to say, you know what, I'm done with banking. If you go to those people and say, sir, I have a proposal I need you to invest. Even if normally they don't do that, because they know that this person has really done her work, they will invest.
Exactly.
I have customers have told me, the day you say you want to hire your Jesse, come and meet me. I would invest in whatever you want to do. It's not because I did anything unethical, but I did my job. I can go the extra mile for you that I will probably not do on a normal day, or I'm not even supposed to do. Maybe stay so late begging to make your transaction goes through, something like that. I said, side, it can't go through today, you wait till tomorrow. But then I push and gets done. They are grateful. Yeah. So those little things, I don't think I'd have gotten it in any other career. Banking top name relationship,
like this by telling you it is.
So I don't take you for granted.
I relate to everything you're saying. Absolutely. So I want us to close with this because we keep chatting, we're not giving you out. I'm enjoying the chat as it is really. So I want to know who Tega is after 5. Now, after 5, what is that 5? I want you. Do you have like a personal life? Besides content creation, banking, 9 to 5, your business, Tega stores that.
Yes.
Who are you after 5?
After 5,
what do you do? What are your hobbies? What do you do for fun?
I'm a gym rat.
Yeah, I know that.
Yes. I love to work out.
Yeah.
That's where I met my friend, DG. So I'm a gym rat. So after I work out after 5. Once I'm done from the office, I go straight to the gym, put in some work, and then I go home. What I like to do, I feel like I'm a church girl. Okay, that's one of my happy places. So anything Wednesday services, Sunday, I just want to be in church, like dancing, singing, listening to God of God. It fills my spirit. It fills me up. It gives me another reason to keep going. And also, I love to do solo day. I like to take myself out. I like to splurge on my money because I work so hard for it. So I don't wait for any company or anybody to follow me. I love myself I can prove myself for it.
That is beautiful.
Like I feel like content has made me an introvert. because I'm always outside. Like I'm always out there. So when I have my own alone time, I just go into Netflix, have Pinter or a script, just be in my house, AC. Once there's the lights,
I use today's and more. Take me out of the house.
it will be paying me a lot of money. I hope I want to be listening. Don't be rich, yours, but thank God. But like I love if I'm not in the gym, I'm not in church, I'm not in a restaurant, having a solo date, I'm in my house. So that's it for me.
All right. Thank you so much, Stella. Before you sign out, where can we see your content? Tell business.
Okay,
You can subscribe if we have to.
okay, so all platforms is the same name, Tega Clifford. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So you can subscribe to my channel. I plan to go back to YouTube. We're just trying to put in a little bit of work. I will get back to that. On Instagram, Tega Clifford. On TikTok, Tega Clifford. I'm not on Twitter. So yeah, I'm not on Facebook either. So yeah. Then my business page is Tega's Closet. So you could do well to patronize us.
Of course, I will. Thank you so much. I love the energy. I love the trust. Thank you for sharing your story because for having me. And it's good to hear. Thanks for you. All right, you guys. I know now you understand that it's okay to chase your passion at the same time while holding down your 9-to-5 job. Do not quit that job because you need to have time for content creation. They can both coexist. Trust me. It can both be stable. You just need to plan yourself or plan your time. Thank you so much. Till next time, I'll bring you something as relevant as all discussed here. Thank you guys. So, signing out. Bye.
Bye.